Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not much to... Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Block clear. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And some room to run now. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Morton in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw. Locklear. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the 1st. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Yeah, you're impressed,
And
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Up the middle they go. Keys. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot. C-O-O-T.
Look that up right. Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Morton. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York set to take the field. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Tony Pollard He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On third down, Keys, and he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Morton. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On first down, Keys, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, Keys, a gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They get a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. On the move past the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 137 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to run again here with Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Morton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Back to throw. Morton. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Morton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Blake. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morton. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper step.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Reagor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw on second down, Morton. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Back to throw. Morton. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Locklear. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
It's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Over the middle, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've come. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Morton. He finds his man, complete. That's Russell. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys, and he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Back to throw. Morton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive. Locklear. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morton. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw on 3rd down. Morton. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 155 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 1st and 10, Locklear finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. Going to try the right side. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pollard again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Now here's Pollard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake. Morton. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%. 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Morton, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Morton. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are They're in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Morton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
Looking to throw. Morton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Russell. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On second down now. Keys. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Morton is going to flip one out here to his running back.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Up the middle they go. Keys. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
186 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Now a give here to Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Run for Pollard. And some room to maneuver.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down. Now Pollard. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Play after right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Throwing to start the drive. Morton. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing for it. Got it complete. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Back to throw. Morton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.